Hi, this is Steve Grady. Now we've reached step 4 in our process. We're going to do a summary of our analysis. You can see that the information we typed in is all in here before, and it's all carried forward into this form. We're going to do a couple things here. First, we're going to kind of rate where our company occupies our market position, and then how well does our company's current strategy deliver on the industry success factors. And then the last piece down here are the conclusion of how strong you think your overall business situation is. You can see with the green dot, we've finished that. There's more to it there, but we're just going quickly here today. The second part of this now is looking at different strategies to improve, for instance, supplier-related value chain. Here we have check boxes, and it can be from the perspective of 4 different areas. Like all the other sections, you can always type in custom strategies. So here, if you have something that you wanted to type in, I'm going to type in, this is a project. I'm going to assign it to financial. We start to set up who's going to handle which pieces here. So once you get through with that, it will take a while. That's going to be complete. Now we're going to jump into step 5 and look at task management. Again, you can see that some of the information we typed in is carried forward, but now what we're going to do is assign strategy tasks to people. So this is really a project management tool. Now in your company, you may have a project management tool, and you may want to assign things there, but StratPlan has this also built in. And what's really cool about this is everything ties together from a strategy perspective. So when you're doing your strategy planning and tracking, you can do it all inside StratPlan. So here we go ahead and assign a task. We gave it a timeline. It's going to happen in a particular year. As of this taping, it's 2020 now, so the 3 years is a 3-year rolling whenever you're going to do your strat plan. You assign the timeline. You can assign its priority and also how far along it is in terms of project completion status. So here, again, we're assigning the duration of the timeline. We can also type in measures of success if we choose. We can see that we assigned something to Sam and something to KK. And we just continue to type in the various tasks and the timeline duration of how long it'll take and what some of the completion dates are. So this will show the intervals for tracking and planning that are going to show up on the calendar down below. So here we take a look at what the priority is. In this case, this is a high priority item, and it's already, oops, let me type in 100%. It's already done, potentially. So you can see how easy it is now to build your project plan around your strategy tasks by assigning the dates, assigning the priorities, assigning the accountabilities to an individual person. What's really important here, you'll note in StratPlan, is we don't assign things to groups, we assign things to individuals. You really want to be able to have one person who owns a particular task. If it doesn't belong to someone, it belongs to everyone and no one. So make sure that you assign direct accountabilities here with the dates and the priorities of actions to be taken. So we can kind of build this out here. I'm going to assign medium priority to this, and I'll show that it's 50% done. I'll type in another one here just real quickly so you can see what the build out looks like and what filling out this particular section of the strat plan looks like. This is really key. You have to decide if you're going to use a strat plan for this, or maybe you've got other project management tools. I know in my company I use Asana, and there's some other kind of things. You could even build a Trello board. But it's right here, and it's all tied together, which is fantastic. So here we can see the timeline. You can start to see where the tasks start to stack up from above. You can change the timeline perspective here and select the range of dates you want to take a look at. You can look at days, click on weeks. I can click on months there, and you can see it all map out. Let me click on this here, and we can again start to see where the tasks are, and we can scroll through the timeline. You can see the folks on the left. You've got Sam and KK and TMI, and we can look at different ranges here across the task. So it's a very powerful tool so that you can check in with your team probably once a month with a strategy status meeting. So we clicked out of that and we're done.